Okay, everybody, I did a short just to let everybody know kind of quick at a glance what happened over here. But if you guys were not paying attention to what happened in North Texas, we had a pretty nasty supercell, or a bunch of supercells, come through here. We had a lot of wind, I guess, for all my friends in Florida. Being from Illinois all my life, I don't know what it's like to be in a hurricane, but last night we felt what it was like to be in a Category 1 hurricane. Not on the ocean, though. We had 80 to 90 mile an hour gusts here in Oak Point, in North Texas, as you can tell. Thankfully, no damage to the home or structure or any of the structures, anything else really. But we had some old trees that were kind of dead anyway, an elm over there, and then there's oak. That basically you could, if you can see, but it sheared this entire branch down, and this branch is a big boy. Like, this is going to take probably a little bit of help to haul this thing out, cut it, and burn it. But let me walk over here. This is a huge branch. I'm talking, here's my hand, just for reference. This is a big branch. So there's going to be a little bit of work in getting this thing out. For everybody who's interested in palms, obviously. Here's my Louisiana, which somehow kind of got missed. I think it may have taken out one of the branches or one of the fronds, but not really. The Mexicana over here got left alone. Our Blackburniana, there's two, got left alone. Basically, just here's a Birmingham, got left alone, didn't cause any damage at all. And a Brazoriensis, which I was a little concerned about, actually. All this stuff happened at night, so I couldn't see anything. A rescue Butea over here, which is about to push a spear after spear pull over here. But yeah, this thing took out some big chunks of this tree. It turned this little elm over here into a standing tree, into not much of anything. I gotta cut this over here, basically, and just cut it down to the ground and backfill so our automatic mower can go over it. So I'm going to get rid of that tree anyway. So really, this isn't all bad. It's some of the stuff I had to do anyway. But you can see there's a ton of debris, man. If you haven't been through a 90 mile an hour wind gust Category 1 hurricane, which again I have not, being from Illinois, it's a little scary. The house moves, everything moves. You can feel it shake. It's a lot of wind, man. Here's all the damage again from this side. It's also interesting how, palms are so popular down in Florida and places that get hurricanes. You can tell trees come down, but palms relatively untouched. There's debris in Palm Corner over here. My concern was what happened to Megatron. And as you can see, Megatron is, 80, 90 mile an hour gusts. He's down on the ground, but Megatron is completely untouched. Our Folifera, completely untouched. Everybody actually did. Our Jubea Butea hybrid may have a leaf in it, holy cow, and a branch, but it's okay. It's growing. No damage. It's pushing out some new growth. Everything here. Palm Corner looks just fine. Actually, amazingly enough, the bees, I remembered my mentor had mentioned to me to put some bricks on top to hold down the hives. Hives stayed largely intact. Absolutely no issues. Bees aren't awake yet. It's a little too cold. But all the fruit trees have their blossoms still. It's amazing. There's a lot of damage all over the place. But all in all, to be honest with you guys, for nearly 90 mile an hour winds, we did pretty well. I'm going to say we're pretty blessed with this one to skate through this without really some serious damage. This elm looks pretty stupid though. It sheared off this entire branch right here, just came down right here. It's pretty funny. This tree is just going to have to get chainsawed down slowly. And actually, amazingly enough, my kids even said, "Hey Dad, that's a great spot for a palm." So I'm going to take them up on a Brazoriensis right here, something in the middle, and then some more palms. So we're gonna, we'll go make some lemonade out of lemons from all this. So that's just a quick update, everybody. I hope everybody in North Texas is doing well. Prayers for everybody who was in the path of this thing. There's a lot of debris, but overall, this is all dead stuff anyway. But overall, we did pretty well, guys. So hope everyone's good, and hope to hear in the comment section how everyone's doing after the storm. So get the cleaning up. I know I have some things to do today, but it's nice outside. We'll get this stuff in a burn pile, and we'll make the grass look like a golf course again. So hope everyone's good. Have a good weekend, everybody, and stay safe in North Texas.